Jesus. Today, I just want to take 4 questions, perhaps the every generation asked. The first question you will see on the slide. Next one. Next. Yes. Why do I feel empty after scrolling for hours? Have you got your Instagram accounts? How many have got Instagram? Put up your hands. Facebook? TikTok? TikTok, you are the same as about. No wonder. So you have sat for hours scrolling through, and at the end, still, there is sometimes we feel that we are empty, isn't it? Have you felt that? No, you didn't feel. If you have not felt, we will keep on searching for all of your next sayings today itself. Dear friends, most of the times we scroll through, and at the end, we feel empty within, and we wonder, what was I scrolling for? Why such thing has happened to me? Many of us go through the inner struggle to understand what exactly has happened to me. Why am I not finding peace after scrolling for hours? And we begin to ask the Lord, Lord, why is it happening to me? What am I supposed to do? Yes, the screen is given to me, I have various accounts, I have crossed and scrolled through all the accounts, still I feel empty. Perhaps the Lord is answering us in the next slide. Is able to read God's answer because your soul, perhaps your soul was never created for screens. Our ultimate happiness was not in the screen, but beyond the screen, to enter into the personal relationship with God. That is why every human person, there is a urge, there is a search to find meaning, search to enter into a deeper relationship. And when we, our soul, do not get that satisfaction, we still feel empty. And perhaps when we look at the Lord and ask, the Lord tells us, my dear son, my dear daughter, you are created much beyond the screens. You are not to be here, it is beyond the screen. Jesus' screen, good or bad, it depends on us. It is given to us as a technology to use it, and we cannot avoid that today. But in using that, how are we using it as a source of evangelization? If the screen makes me to reach out to the other, makes me a positive person, yes. If that makes me to be a recursive soul, then I want to ask, why Lord, where am I headed? The second question all of us ask is in the next slide. Can we read that again? Yes, God. Generation Z. Definitely, as you shared, Kenny, most often we know that we are known as the social media generation. We are into social media, we use that, and at the end of the day, after using for hours, we feel sometimes anxious, sometimes let down, sometimes broken, and we wonder what is happening to us. In the digital era, there is the digital bullying, cyber bullying. There is nagging. The people come into the screen just to accuse sometimes. Instead of being a positive weapon, it becomes a negative weapon, and many of us get broken. One or the other way, we get hurt by sometimes the comments, sometimes the posts. Sometimes when in all goodness, we share something there, and it comes as something breaking us down. We begin to wonder and ask, Lord, why this unto me? Why this unto me? Why am I going through this brokenness? Why am I going through this hardship? Why nobody understands me? Why nobody takes stand with me? For us, the answer again, the Lord gives us in the next slide. I understand you. After the resurrection of the Lord, He did not come as a person completely, a new person. He still came with his wounds. His hand came with the pierced nails. And his legs were again broken. And his heart was wide open, pierced. Blood all around. The wounds were real. And when you go through the brokenness, and when you go through the search for meaning, and when you ask God, where are you? I am going through these hardships, and I still find no meaning. The Lord tells us, my dear son, my dear daughter, do not worry. I I understand you, and I am here standing with the same wounds after the resurrection to identify with the wound that you are going through, to identify with the hardship that you are going through, to identify with you, the broken soul. Here I remain as a broken God for the broken person you are, a broken God for the broken humanity, a broken God for the broken generation, and the Lord doesn't run away from us, the Lord waits for us. Third question that we may ask across the generation is the next slide. Can you read the white part of it? Am I enough? Am I enough? Why can't I be like everyone else? Have you ever heard of it? Has that voice echoed within you? Definitely. I feel shy to tell Father. When my friend gets more like than me, definitely, obviously, I feel, isn't it? When I post a reel, look at my face, I'm so beautiful, so handsome, I have posted, and nobody liked me, only 100 likes I got. Look at the other one, is it a face? It looks so dirty, so this, that fellow got 150 likes, 50 likes more than me. Yes or no? Sometimes we go through, we compare and see, we see, and we begin to ask, am I enough? And I have this media and the world to promote something else to us. Size 0, fit size, thin size, all the size, this exercise, that exercise. We go on doing one after the other with all the cosmetics, with all the things, whatever that I can do to attract people and to get happiness at the end of the day. Still I feel empty. And still I feel empty. And Jesus tells all of us, do not worry. Do not worry. I didn't create you to be a photocopy of somebody. I didn't create you to be a photocopy of somebody. I created you as a special person. As a unique person, you are somebody special to me. Dear brothers and sisters, in the next slide, if we go through, we will understand that you are God's masterpiece. You are God's masterpiece. I may ask, am I enough? But the Lord is telling you, see, look at me, I have carved your name in the palm of my hands. Before even you were born, I have known you, understood you, I have consecrated you, and I have chosen you to be mine. Can you find out exactly like you, the same person? Ditto, Xerox copy. Have you ever seen? Walking like you, same size, same character, have you seen? If God has created us as originals, in the course of time we have become duplicates. But the Lord still wants to keep us as originals and wait that original soul might come out in searching for Him alone. So when we realize that am I enough, am I worth, remember the world may not value you, God values you. That is why He has created you in His own image, own likeness, to be like Him. He has created all of us in His own image, in His own likeness. We are not anybody for God, but we are special child of God. With our weaknesses, with our strengths. And the Lord is there in the screens as well. Sometimes when we go through that loneliness and when we go through that hardship, sometimes the words and the captions formed up that you are loved, you are valued. But we settle down to read that to understand for ourselves. And the next question perhaps that we can ask in the next slide